Minister after minister after minister came back to today. And that is, we understand the importance of the CPP. We understand its value. We understand that it works, and it works by providing a safe and dignified retirement for Canadians. And really, ministers were quite, some of them, emotional talking about that, because we know that a lot of people are anxious today. And knowing you're going to get your pension is a huge comfort, and rightly so. On the specifics, deputy ministers met. Officials led by the Deputy Minister of Finance, convened by the Deputy Minister of Finance, had a meeting earlier this week. It was to discuss the specifics of the tasking to the Chief Actuary. That is a technical and complicated process. Officials reported back to the ministerial table today about the different parameters that they discussed, and they talked about the different issues that need to be taken into account in finalizing that tasking. And they did that in a transparent way where every minister representing every province and territory was able to hear what are the issues they're talking about. What they decided when they met earlier this week, and they proposed to us, the ministerial table, was this is really complicated. We need to get it right, and we need to be sure every aspect is fully aired and considered. And we need to be sure that every single province and territory has the time and the right to think about this from their perspective, and to be sure that every issue from their perspective is raised.
With regard to the pension, very collaborative, and with regard to infrastructure, and the Minister Freeland felt that we were very coordinated, and I would say not really, because independently right across this country, housing, infrastructure, sewage, water, all the roads, bridges, these are fun. When you have a population growth of over 1 million people a year, this is where we have to step up. This is our time. We got to row together. We got to be bold. The federal government has the fiscal capacity. The provinces and the municipalities are indicating that they're willing to participate in a program like that. So I'm an optimist, and I'm a builder like our Premier and our colleagues here in Ontario, and we hope that we can continue doing the right thing, nation building for all of Canada.
We really look at this from the outside. What's really important for Quebecers is that the portability aspect for workers remain in any future development. I think in this debate, there is a strong consensus in Canada for Alberta to stay in the CPP, if there were to have such a situation, there's a strong debate on the assumption that Alberta, strong concern with respect to the assumption that Alberta used to make their claim to a very important share of the plan. So that aspect is definitely debatable, and that's why the Chief Actuary will be asked to do its own evaluation. But as far as managing a public pension plan successfully, I think we've proven in Quebec that this is feasible.